Don't buy a Vermeer rake, a VR820. It's the worst rake ever made. If I know of a worse one, I want to hear about it because I want to run it for a half a day.
So why did you choose to plant natives on your hayfield here, Jackie?
The input cost.
So you were putting a lot of inputs into the fescue. You had
Yes.
fescue here previously,
Yes.
and
Yep.
so a lot of fertilizer. Any
Lot of
other inputs that you were?
fertilizer with moderate yields. Now you get an awful good yield, and your cost is just almost nothing.
Yeah.
So
I take it this is not the first day you've made hay. You've been at this for a while.
I've been at it. I'll be 63, and I guess I've been at it since I was a little feller. It's very good feed. You know, full season, we made 10 4x5s to the acre. We here 2 years ago,
Okay.
we made 10 per acre.
And that was cutting it a little.
That was late. It was too late for good feed.
Okay.
This right here will be excellent feed. The cows, when you unroll one, they'll attack you to eat it. They love it.
So
And-
you're feeding it to your cow-calf herd?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll square bale some of the rest of this, and we've been feeding square hay to our calves when we wean them. They seem to like it. So
Yeah.
we've got an alfalfa field on over here across the ditch, and it's awful good feed, but here again, your input cost is pretty phenomenal. It's all just blades. You know, you can't knock any of it off. If you don't wet bale your alfalfa, you can knock
the
about
leaves off.
3/4 of your blades off. You can't knock any of that off.
They're
And
pretty
that's-
tough when
it's tough. It's
Yeah.
tough, but and the cows love it. But it don't matter if you dry bale it or wet. We've wet baled it too. I like it. The one thing that's Gamma's ahead of this, it's cows love it even after you take the seed off. No, we're well pleased with it. Actually, I probably wouldn't have done it, except I've got 2 young men that's boys that were partners, and they like to change things up a little bit. I'm kind of old and in a rut, but it's one of the best things we've ever done. We can't make as much running cows on it. Well, cows is a good price right now, but most of the time you can't make as much money per acre running a cow across it as what we can sell some hay.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, we ain't got brand new equipment, you know, but it generates a lot of money. You know, we selling square bales in the field last year for $8 a bale. That's almost as much as we got out of our alfalfa, and this ain't had fertilized for 7 years now. Last year, it was the only thing, our alver fescue and orchard grass and our clovers, it made half as much hay as what it usually does on account of the weather. Dry, drought. This done excellent. Probably the best hay we put up last year was right here. And the same this year. It's awful good stuff.
Yeah. It's nice to make hay while the sun's shining out here instead of
It
flirting
is.
with rain,
You know,
isn't it?
yeah, we started haying about the middle of May on alfalfa, and it's just raining about every other day. So and that is another plus to it if you're wanting to put up hay on it. But no, we really like it. Another thing's wildlife. We're wildlife people. And this place here joins the county road for 3/4 of a mile. A little bit later than this last year, to come a rainy day, there was, I can't remember, between 50 and 60 little quail about this high, you know, out here in the county road in this 3/4 of a mile. So it's a good wildlife habitat. Our turkey hatch seems to be up. I like that.
Yeah.
Most turkeys will be hatched out now, so you ain't mowing their nest. You know, you almost always get a nest or two when you middle of May when you're putting your alfalfa and your other grasses up. But no, I love it. You know, it's did you walk out there in it?
Yeah.
I mean, how could you not like that?
Yeah.
Now, it's a learning curve, but I think everybody needs to learn it.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it to anybody in our country. You just can't beat it. Cattleman, I don't know if he wants nothing but most of us ain't got any. Your fescue and your orchard grass, cool season, and we got an awful lot of season that ain't cool season. So I checked on some Bermuda. You know, I knew I needed something, or we needed something to grow in the summertime. Checked on Bermuda, and your production is directly related to how good of buddies you are with your fertilized plant. So I said, well, boy, I can't afford that.
Right.
It's good feed.
Yeah.
But this is why we went with natives like we did, because we are poor people, and I like it, and yield's good. This is probably the best hay I've cut this year. If it ain't the best, it's just as good
Yeah.
as any I've cut.